marina was established in the early 70s by community members, and it has been run and is locally owned by the Cheanuh people.
I've been a member of the nuw'ilum board since about March this year. The ocean carries many things from wildlife to our traditional practices, as well as seafood, which is a big part of our diet, as well as our traditional practice.
Our business is a fishing village. We have sports fishing out here, and most importantly, we also have our own fishing. It's where we leave to go get our seafood. It's where we leave to go get our salmon. It's a resource that we use for food all the time.
It feeds not just our nation, but it feeds other people. It helps the environment. Oxygen does come from the water as well as the trees. It's all intertwined. So once everything starts becoming damaged, then we become damaged by not taking care of it. Back in the early 2000s, there was a spill, and we realized that it'll take 72 hours for us to get a spill response team here should we have a major spill. That wasn't good enough.
Now, if there's a spill, if there's any problems, we don't have to go to our shores and stand there and hope that somebody comes to help us. We mobilize and we get out there and we do something about it because we have the ability to be able to help ourselves instead of watching a tragedy upon our shores and our food sources being gone.
Right now, we have a lot of opportunity to protect the ocean. So there's a vision in the community about ocean protection. And so we have now brought in WCMRC, which is the spill response base. And we also have COTUG coming in, which is going to allow some escort towage to monitor and to help transfer some of the trans-mountain vessels through these territorial waters.
How we're protecting the water is we have a Oceans Protections Monitoring Building, which started through the work that nuw'ilum's doing down here. So we have 7 to 9 divers in our community that go out and monitor, dive, see what's changing in the ocean, bring us food, which is really important. We also have a company called COTUG come in. We have the 2 largest tugs on the coast coming, named after our grandmas.
We made sure that we took time to speak with the captains and the people that are planning the routes. Right at Race Rocks is where most of the shipping lanes cross each other, and that's a busy part of the water, and we have a lot of protected areas in that general area, and we want to make sure that we keep them safe.
We try to incorporate the traditional knowledge by the use of our elder guardian steward. So he is out on the vessel with the younger folks, and he really monitors and he transfers the traditional knowledge to them so that they can carry it on from generation to generation.
I wanted to be a part of the leadership and help bring our youth into the future in a positive manner.
Building infrastructure in our community is what we really need. We can't bring people home without having infrastructure and jobs. There'll be nothing for them to come home if there's no infrastructure, there's no jobs. We would just be all standing around angry because there's nothing going on in the community, and we need to prosper from development.
Watching all these young people working together is what we strive for.
I'm happy and I'm lucky to be able to be a part of this. I'm happy and lucky to be able to watch what has happened and to watch it grow and to watch the partnerships form and the respect that is coming towards us and that we've been giving in our partnerships that we've formed, and I'm thankful that we're able to do something to help ourselves. That's what's important to me.